Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We're up and running then. Platini reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Spread to the right. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Platini. Platini scooting forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Platini shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Jong. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gerrard. Pele. Oh, that's nice. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo. Varane. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Messi. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found some space. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, he's not getting his way this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Messi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He'll try from distance! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece! A finish of true class! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's gone long. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
De Jong. Thailand are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rummenigge. And it's Varane. Now it's Platini. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Thailand presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Thailand cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rummenigge, clipped into space. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Rafael Varane. De Jong. Ibrahim. Shot a goal! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Pete.
And that is indeed the final act. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they'll...
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Albert Ferrer. Now it's Messi. And here's Platini. Cruyff. Now it's Bojan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Rummenigge. Good, strong midfield running here. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That ball looks a good one. And this is Bojan. He has found the way through. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's bustling through here. And it's Bojan. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. And the finish! And he's quick to get rid. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, just about up to the hour now. Rummenigge. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Thailand really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bojan. And this is Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. And he's well for chance! Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Gerrard. Ibrahimovic takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Searching pass he's played there, and he was quick to react. And this is Bojan. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Gerrard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gerrard, out towards the flank. And here's Cruyff. And he can thump it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Thailand can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Akanji. And it's De Jong. Gerrard. Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Bojan. Played into space out wide. Thuram. Here's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And the ball's come loose here. Caught offside that time. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. It's the moment they all wanted. A goal in his 100th game. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Thailand give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Thailand perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Japan against Ajax.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible...
Getting up there! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Bale. Oh, that is a nice touch. Serves up across. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Surlot. Bale. Bale touches it back, aims beyond the defence, in towards the back stick. Oh, great leap! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Played over towards the opposite flank, pass somewhat off target. Ball is over the line. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Pass is just off target. Maldini. He shifted it to the flank. Bale going after that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Impressive jump! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, good climb! This time, surely! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 18 minutes is number 9, Alex.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Deftly away. Seedorf. McManaman. McManaman gets into a good position. And Beckham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bale goes back to front. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Jong, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he was quick to react. And the keeper's got it again. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Quick look, then great chance! No, not this time.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Played with finesse, and he's picked out the run. Ibrahimovic! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chance! That is decidedly lacking. And he plays one through. De Jong. Now there's a fight. Tries a shot! Goal! Ajax! Into the lead once more. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Ajax with the lead. Rijkaard clears it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Dumfries with the delivery. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And the referee has blown for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
The second period is on the way.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Looking for the run. João Cancelo providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
McManaman. Seedorf. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Right card. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Beckham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Japan needing a change of fortune here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. McManaman, and the shot! Japan have their second corner now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a clever touch. Bullet did well to stay calm there. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bruno Fernandes. McManaman is wide and looking to get onto this. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's played in. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. De Jong wins the duel this time. Neuer. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pullet cuts out the pass. Neuer. That's a sharp pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through.
Ajax clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Dumfries. Nice bit of trickery. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Japan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Just 5 minutes left. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically?
Here's a chance! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Japan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top... And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Now this could be a chance. Thailand are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's De Jong. And that's going right the way across. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pirlo. Cross in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now the delivery. Varane gets it clear. Yamal. Throw in. And it's Rijkaard. De Jong. He's a sharp little ball here. Thailand are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Batistuta. Played into space. Eze in acres of space out wide. Adams gets over and intercepts. Out of play for a throw. Bruno Fernandes, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, just skips past his man. Pass is just off target. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's been hooked away. Oh, important interception. Pele. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good-looking ball. No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Thuram. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pirlo, played out to the left flank, and he's quick to return it. Now try to spin that positively, I certainly can't. De Jong threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here, and the shot, there it is!
Surprise, surprise, look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Thailand finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Thailand can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rijkaard. Now it's Pedri. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. He's on it, can he get away? Yamal. Pedri. And he was quick to react. Pele. Distributed tidily. Lahm plays it in. Yamal. Stam spots it and intercepts. Some resolute defending there. Knocks it into space. Saliba. And Silvestre. Eze is herring after that one. Thailand still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Great chance! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Oh, they could be caught out here. So we've reached the hour mark. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Yamal. Odo. That's a cute ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 4.
Can he get on the end of this? Judge, surely!
Number 21.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Number 9, Javier Tabion. Number 11, Messi. Number 13, Kaká. Number 22,
Roberto Carlos.
Schneider. Substitutions taking place.
Well read, nice interception. Thailand perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Makaleli. Oh, that's clever. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Stam calmly anticipates. Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge with the... Oh, good climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
He's gone direct here. And it's Luis Suarez. That's destined for the flank. Flings in across. Oh, it's Batistuta. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
Shapes to shoot! And how did he not put that away? Adams wins the duel this time. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Messi. It's a loose... That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that. Great vision. Suarez finds himself offside. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And this is Saviola. Chance for a shot! Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short.
3 minutes added time.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substitution.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Sola! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Swings in across. And that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Nicely weighted ball. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Iniesta. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Pelé. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Iniesta. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Oh, he's burst through, and the shot! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Cruyff. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pepe running with the ball. Played out wide. Bale has it out wide and in space. And that has sent him sprawling. Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And it's been taken short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their third corner. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. Thailand still without a single shot on target. Stood up well to him there. Van Bommel can see things others simply cannot. Thailand
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Pirlo. Threads one in. He's through here. Well read, nice interception. Bale. Iniesta. That has been cut short. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. 30 minutes gone. Some really good ball movement. And he's in on goal! Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's been hooked away. And here's Iniesta. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's played it in low. Pirlo. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Goal! Manchester United!
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 40 minutes is number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Iniesta. Ferdinand. Panucci. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff, looking to be a menace in the final third. Iniesta. Beckham. And it's Beckham. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic! It's hit the crossbar. That's tidy. Van Bommel. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Thailand come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Thailand really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that has not gone well. It'll be a throw-in. And they win it back again. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Messi. And this is Pele! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Bommel. Now Ibrahimovic. Bale. Bale. Ball is over the line. Iniesta. Looking for the run.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! And a neat finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, easy pickings there. Panucci. Ronaldo is onto this. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Bommel looking to receive it in space. Czech claims it, safe hands. Pele needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Bale wants to run onto this. It's Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Thuram distributed tidily. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Cruyff. Van Bommel. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Beckham with the cross.
Substitution.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Van Nistelrooy!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's going to go a long way. It's a lucky 7th corner. Bigo goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Getting up there! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Michel Platini.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Takes a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? That was travelling. Oh, good spread. That's been cut out, well played. And that's it, the pressure finally lifts. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Thailand really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. and congratulations to them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the full-back role. I mean, his contributions...
It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Played it. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Backward it goes. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Saviola. Oh, good take in a good area. And he shoots! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mohamed Salah. Xavi. And here's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge. Platini. And it's Xavi. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's quick to get rid.
Saviola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Xavi. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. And here's Xavi. That's a good ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for options for movement. Thailand
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Looking to play it. Real chance! Platini. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. He's had it taken off him. Pirlo. Good driving run. Pele is flagged offside. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Totti. Totti! Platini. Now it's Pele. Now it's Pele. Now he's got space here. Rummenigge is onto this. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a throw-in. Guardiola. Xavi. Mohamed Salah is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Pele. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. And Silvestre. Now it's Xavi. And he cuts out the supply.
Thailand truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Xavi. And this is Azar. It's Totti! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Shabby! And again, he is at his elastic best. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That could spell trouble. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Added time.
Rijkaard. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. That is good alertness. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Thailand come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable.
Chance for a shot! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Albert Ferrer. Back towards the middle. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. He's in one-on-one. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sola! A real chance and a real let-off.
Thailand certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Now it's Totti. Opts to play it back. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Alexander-Arnold, and he was quick to react. Rummenigge being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Totti, he's found the way through, takes a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. And here's Totti.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's picked his way through. Oh, cracking. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Thailand have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's there to get it away. And here's Zola. Now it's Pele. Azar. Now it's Pele. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he gets his head on it! It's a goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Thailand present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution for Thailand.
A big, deep breath.
Platini. Number 11, Peeler.
Oh, what a save from that! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Number 25.
And this is Xavi.
Coming on
It's
the field,
Xavi!
Number 9.
And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Number 17, Messi.
Thailand have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And this is Mohamed Salah, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Xavi. And here's Totti. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Pele. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Saviola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the keeper's given it away. Saviola! Oh, good finish. With so little time left, grandstand finish. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it.
There could be trouble here. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Great vision. No, that was never going to make it. Xavi. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Totti. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the...
And Shevchenko! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Knocks it out wide. DiMarco. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that has not gone well. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with... Takes a shot! There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Utaitani finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. Kiatisuk. Chance here to counter. DiMarco making a dash for it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Harrison cuts out the pass. Now it's Shevchenko. That's going wide left. Look at this, and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi, and here's Suarez. DiMarco with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's a sharp little ball here. This might tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is good alertness. And it's DiMarco. Thailand leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Over to the other side. Bastoni. DiMarco. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Shevchenko. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Passes short and sharp. Out towards the flank. Lovely feet. Senamuang. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Looking to play him in. Cruyff. Out for a throw. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? That's tidy. Shevchenko. And it's claimed by the keeper. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bout of passing here. Goes for a shot! Sensational from Suarez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Thailand are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Shevchenko. Marquez, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is all... And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Thailand sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way. Zanetti. Shevchenko. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Zanetti. Senamuang. Ball played for Rijkaard. Kiatisuk. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Messi. Zanetti. Gerrard. Thailand with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Tries to play it through, and he's quick to return it. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Adams. Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. He's through here. Oh, he's all alone. And he shoots! And he can thump it away. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Kiatisuk. Number 22, Eze.
Shot could be on. And this is...
Oh, shooting chance!
It's a goal! They're back within reach! So could they be onto something here? Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Thailand still have the cards to affect this game. Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they do...
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And Shevchenko!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
substitution on the field. Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Lautaro Martinez.
Rijkaard, he'll try from distance! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Zanetti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Count! Always going over the top.
Kaut clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, good effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Scholes. Zanetti. Gerrard touches it back. It's a good spell of possession. Shot at goal! Fantastic from Martinez! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Well, they can break here. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now that's well seen too. And he's worked it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Scholes. Now it's Martinez. Not where it came from.
Minutes has been indicated.
Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Scholes. And he's heaved it away. And that's that. Thailand can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Luis Suarez producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.